Observers are located in positions A, B, and C with A due north of B. A cannon is located somewhere in the first quadrant as illustrated in the figure. A hears the sound of the cannon 2 seconds before B, and C hears the sound 4 seconds before B. Determine the bearing and distance of the cannon from point B. Assume that sound travels at 1,100 feet per second. So first what we're going to do is we're going to multiply 2 seconds and 4 seconds by 1,100, and that gives us 2,200 and 4,400. And so first, since A, B, and C are hearing the cannon, they are receiving information, they are foci. So A and B create a vertical hyperbola like this, and B and C create a horizontal hyperbola. That's why we have V and H. And the distance between A and B is 4,000. So that 4,000 equals 2C. So C equals 2,000. Let's just put this down here. And this is the center, because that's the distance, and when you divide it, it's 0 to 1,000. And same with B and C. 2C equals 7,000, so C equals 3,500. So the center of this is 3,500, 0. And we're just going to put over here, C equals 3,500. And back to these numbers. 2A equals 2,200 because that's the difference between A and B when they hear the sound. So, and then A equals 1,100. And the difference between B and C is 4,400. A equals 2,200. And to find B, we will use this, the ABC relationship for both of them. So C squared equals A squared plus B squared. C squared. And C for this equation is 2,000. And A for this equation is 1,100 plus B. And over here it changes. C is 3,500 and A equals 2,200. So when you square it and subtract it, you get 2,790,000. And for the other one, you get 7,410,000. Now, to determine which equation we're going to use for both, you go back to the formula chart. Since this side is for a horizontal, we're going to use this equation for B and C. So B and C, H minus 7 minus H squared over A squared minus Y minus K squared over B squared equals 1. And when we substitute in, it's X minus 3,500 squared. And since A is 2,200, we're gonna square that and will give us 4 million. So we're going to write 4 million minus y squared, because it's just a 0, so we don't have to write that, over b squared. And b squared is this. So we're just going to copy that. And since this side of the formula chart is horizontal, then of course this side is going to be vertical, so that's going to be used for a and b. So let's copy that down. Y minus k squared over a minus x minus h squared. And now we just substitute in. So y minus 2000 over, and a squared equals 1,210,000. So we're just gonna write that minus x squared, since it's just a 0, we don't have to write that, over this. So now we're gonna graph these two and find the intersection. And so, as you can see, I graphed them, and the intersection is way up here. So that will be our answer. So the cannon is located at 11714.307, comma 9792.513. That's our answer, which means the cannon is way out this direction.